Exclamation everybody, and welcome to Moon Farming Prologue. It is by Simula M and published by Playway, and it's a free demo right now on Steam. Beta, being worked on, early look, whatever you want to call it, out there, and it's kind of what it says on the tin there. It's you drive around in a rover on the moon and you're trying to plant crops, and there's a little bit of there's like a base building ish kind of thing going on, but and there's like a little bit of I guess kind of a story, sort of. Very basic right now. I think they're mostly focused on just trying to get gameplay elements in and things like that. But there's some interesting stuff to look at. And so we're going to pop in here. I've played a little bit of this off camera, so I'm somewhat familiar. But we'll see how far we can get in a half an hour here, my friends. So without further ado, let's pop in, give this game a half an hour of our time, and see what we can see. Let's call it 3. Now, I believe that there are some like textual things that we have to get through at first.
The moon.
Oop.
The brightest and largest object in our night sky.
There are no captions, sorry folks.
The moon makes Earth a more livable planet by moderating our home planet's wobble on its axis, leading to a relatively stable climate. We visited the moon half a century ago, and have not been back since. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. But there is still so much we don't know about the moon. We still aren't totally sure how the moon formed.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen, we have liftoff.
There are still a lot of moon rocks left to analyze. We learned that water exists on the moon, but we don't know exactly how much. Are we ready to visit Moon again? Are we ready to set up a colony for humans? We believe that this time has come.
Mission Control, the bird has landed.
Welcome to the moon. It's a whole new experience on this planet. You'll get used to it in no time. Well, not like you have a choice, you're stuck there for the rest of your life. Okay, I am kidding. I'm sure you were briefed on the reason you have to come to the moon for. But such a long time in the spaceship might have caused you to forget, so I'll give you a short briefing. You were sent here to build a colony for humans so that in the future we can populate and live on other planets and the moon. To accomplish this purpose you have to build a self-sustaining infrastructure that can manage the basic life support systems. You also need to collect enough resources such as food, water, oxygen and raw materials and store them. I know that you're only a farmer and most of the things I just talked about are not in your area of expertise, but technology is ever evolving. You'll have all the resources at your disposal, you just have to go through the tedious task of mining them and processing them into useful materials. We also have some other bases from older expeditions with some useful resources in them. Don't worry, the owning countries of other bases won't sue you for taking their stuff. In fact, they volunteered their bases for the sake of humanity. Finally, the most important part of your job, farming. You were selected because you were one of the best farmers on Earth. Now then, let's get started. So, for all humans to survive on the moon, you will need to have basic stuff like water, air, and you can use a rover near you to drive to that old base. Don't worry, you can drive as fast as you
Okay.
and you can press the T key to
Show you waypoints. I'm just kind of skipping through some of that. There is a basic attempt at humor in the game, and it's pretty flat. So, keep an eye on your hunger, water, and oxygen levels, and all of that stuff. So, here we go. Get into the rover over there. And there's where we arrived. Go for a nice little run here. So, as you're basically standard survival stuff there, keep an eye on all the meters down the bottom and make sure they're not down to critical levels and all that stuff. The one thing I will note, though, the rover they give you here is slow as ball. They do give you some, let's just say, a gag rover coming up here that goes a little bit faster, but yeah, it does. The game is certainly not in any hurry to give you much due. Let's put it that way. Rides take some time and things here as we're driving around. Hopefully that's something that they'll fix. It'll make it so that this is less boredom and more actual, like, getting down to the meat and potatoes. I'm not sure why they actually spawn you so far away from the base. Like, they could have spawned you much, much closer than this. I assume it's to give you some practice with the rover, but again, the rover is so slow and anemic that you can't really practice much with it, as we go here. Get up and over. And here we go. We reach our base here. Another one we'll hit later on.
This is the old base from our last trip to the moon. Still, it is in good shape and you can find some nice stuff and yeah, I bet you are wondering why this Cybertruck is here. Well, one of the famous technical guys from Earth has a hobby of shooting different cars into space. That's why one of his cars landed here. And yes, be careful, maybe some other car can fall down from the space. Now,
Yeah.
head inside and use the computer to contact me. The signals will be much stronger that way.
Okay, so airlock requires an enclosed structure. Usage of oxygen will turn from external to blah 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 and all that stuff. Yeah, they put a Cybertruck here as obviously as a joke. Also, Dogecoin on the sides and stuff, and I can actually move the truck by pushing it. So yeah, that's a thing. And actually, that you can drive around in that and it actually gets you to the other place a lot faster than this rover will. There's things to pick up, shattered glass and whatnot. I have not gotten as far as like being able to mine stuff per se, but there's a bunch of like little tasks we can do right now. Well, little, but I mean there's a lot of like. There's a lot of. This stand near the panel thing is rough too. Like you think you're close enough to a panel and stuff to interact with it, and then you're not. Let's grab the water out of here. So we're gonna get started.
Glad to see that you've made it to here.
Yeah, food, water, and oxygen, basic life support, solar panels.
You have to
What we have to
Number 3. Come and talk.
Set up
Good
here.
luck.
I'll just kind of skip through that stuff so we can see more of the game. So I got oxygen tank and everything. What we're gonna do is go outside again. Leakage found, cannot push. Oh, that's right. Have to close that door. Alright. Come outside. And we'll put the solar panels down. Basically what you do with solar panels is they will produce batteries, which you then use to power up all the other stuff in your all the other machines that we'll be using. Solar panels there. Tab for that. So 1. And you do want these to be in a spot where they'll get lots of sun. So put that right there. And oxygen, water, carrots. Okay, we're good. Then you see this guy has a timer on it. As that ticks down, it will make a battery, basically. Come in there and put the battery and grab the batteries and use them for the other things we're going to do, like when we are about to set up the water collection and other things of that nature. Okay, come in here.
Now you need to
Water extraction, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna skip through this, all that stuff. Some bad jokes are in there.
Good luck.
Okay. So keep hitting I for inventory in its tab. The water extractor. We're gonna put that. We need that outside, and that will get us some of the hidden water beneath the moon. Doesn't really matter where you put it, just as long as it's out here. I'd like to put it right next to the door because I have to collect it. And just like the other one, this will extract water and you have to collect that water. It'll extract dirty, well, basically impure water, and then from there you go and have to purify it. We're going to work on those purifiers right now, I believe. As well as you need that for oxygen too.
Great. While the machines produce in order to make
Okay, drinkable water. Yes, we have to do the filtration. That's what it is. That's what we're doing now.
Good luck.
Okay, so filtration plants. Now the filtration plant has to be indoors. So that right there. Go.
Good job. Next up,
And then oxygen has to be indoors as well. So grab that out there. And we'll put that there. Oops.
Now that you've placed the solar panel, you need battery.
Now we have to do the batteries.
Each battery you can place the machine.
Come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right, water extraction and all that stuff. So we gotta make 4 water bottles and 4 oxygen tanks. So we will do these things. First of all, how much do I have in here? It hasn't extracted anything yet because I'm too darn fast. Too darn fast. So now you just kind of have to wait around. So this does what we need. Meantime, we've got a battery here. Been produced. And we got another 50 seconds before the next one. So there's, you know, as per a lot of these survival things, there's a lot of hurry up and wait. This will actually give us some dirty water. I need a bunch more of that because we need 4 water bottles and things. So while we're waiting, let me just collect some shattered glass around here just because I can. Not because I know what it's used for. I don't. I haven't gotten that far off camera. Because after we set up the basics here, it will send me off to another facility to grab some stuff. Grab some supplies and things. So I want to make sure before I go over there that I empty out my inventory, because I didn't do that before, and oh, there was already one set up out here. I did not know that. I did not know they already had one set up out here. Huh. Okay. That would have been useful to know before. Oh wait, is that... No wait, that's the one I set up, isn't it? Yeah, no, that's the one I set up. Just there, I wasn't expecting to see a battery in there, and I should have been, because it was only 50 seconds. The last one. Okay. Grab that. That. I'm just going to throw this stuff in the box inside. We get in there. Once we've had time to do some more dirty water. Okay. Go in here. 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Okay. That's 2. I believe we'll need 4, but we'll see here. Pretty sure I'll need 4 from that. At least with 2 I can start to do some things. Get another battery, just for the sake of argument. I have enough right now to do what we need, but since I'm waiting for the water anyway, I can afford to grab another one. And got it. Okay. So we're around here now. How much time is left on this? So about a minute. Alright. Get up in here. At least get this started in some capacity. Alright, water filtration. Put that in there. Now let's put a battery in there. Turn that on. I only wanted to put one battery in there, and I put 2, but that's fine, I guess. Can I put that right now? Yeah, here we go. Now, over here. Put a battery in there. That also takes dirty water. We'll have in a second here. Luckily, that takes dirty water. We don't have to filter it for that. Good. Almost 10 more seconds. I'm getting way ahead of myself here. Way ahead. Go. That. Right. I think ultimately I need 4 each of these, but we'll see. We'll put that in there. We'll turn that on. Okay. That is producing stuff. This has produced... Oh, that has produced 8 water bottles. Okay. So I only needed the one... Well, I had 2 in there, so I only needed 1 to do 4. So then this should do 4 oxygen tanks then. I would imagine. That's good. I guess I should turn this off so it doesn't use its battery. Use any more batteries. Yeah, here we go. Oxygen tanks. Turn that off now. There we go.
You are almost settled in. Just one more thing and you will have the basic life support. Next up is the farming
stations. Right. So
I hope you've eaten
we get we have to plant some
all you need to then add now go.
Stuff. We have to do 3 farming pots. Okay. So over here we've got 3 farming pots and the Guess we could put all these different seeds here. Actually, you know what? I don't need them to be on the bar, but whatever. All right, one. We'll go Bango, 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 and we'll do beets. I have to manage the water a little bit. Cabbage. Go. You know that does the thing. I guess we can afford to eat a carrot and drink a little bit water there. Let's take one of those oxygen bottles. Go. You can see everything's starting to grow. What are we doing here on water? Whoops. Water this more. Heat is almost done. Harvest that. Wait until that is harvestable. I'll harvest all the things. There we go. Harvest. And a little more agua there. A little bit more. A little bit. Was that just enough, maybe? Ah, not quite. No water left. Alright, let's go. I want to harvest that. Even though I only needed to harvest one plant, I want to harvest that. Just because. There's two dirty water there. I don't need any more batteries right now. Whoops. Bounced off the railing. Into here, put those in there, turn that on. There we go. And got some seeds back from grabbing the cabbage and stuff. Just need like a little bit more. Just a little bit more water there. Plus I'm going to need water as well for myself. So it makes sense. Go. Harvest. Excellent. And we'll grab this. Used up its other battery that was in there. I guess you can't see like what the battery level is. Which is a bit odd, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, talk to Commander.
Tired. Get some rest. Here is a bed. We'll start when you.
Alright, that's right. I have to make a bed right now. So put that down over here, maybe, or over by the window, I guess. And then this is the name of your save area. So save game mem. Go.
It seems you are well rested. Let's pick up where we left off, shall we? Good. Now you have basic life support system work. Now, let's get you out on the moon. There is a Chinese storage base not far from here. Chinese have been super helpful with their storage bases. They are the best in this business. ILL mark it on your display.
ILL mark it on your display.
You'll find new seeds and more build parts there that will help you in your endeavor. I'll contact you once you reach the base. You don't need to head over there right away, you can take your time.
Right, there we go. Alright, so let's throw seeds and everything over there. Can I guess you have to drag and drop everything. Beets, we'll just take some carrots if we need them. Leave the water as well. Glass crystals can go in there. Cabbage. Water, oxygen. Carrots. Yeah. I mean, I could probably leave these behind too, but take them anyway. I think there was a way I had more inventory space last time, but whatever. Anyway, hit the airlock up. Let's go to this Chinese base and grab some free stuff as we can. Unfortunately, there's only one speed that this goes at, and it's slow. Or shall I say, damn slow. And there's a big, like, facility over there that I have not been in. This is about as far as I got off camera, is getting to the storage base here. I know there's a lot of stuff to collect. Storage base, probably more than I have inventory room for. So I probably should have just left the food behind. I know there's a bunch of seeds in here coming up and all that stuff. Okay, up we go.
Glad to see that you've made it safely to the storage base. Looks very pretty, doesn't it? By the way, did you know that China has already sent many?
Yeah, sent rovers.
Why is this base empty? Where are all the people gone? Well, I don't have too much information about that, but I believe that they went home to celebrate Chinese New Year with their families. That's why you gotta hand it to the Chinese to make it functional and good looking at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Now,
because they went home for Chinese New Year, you gotta hand it to them for making it functional?
So, I'll mark them on your display. Come back to the base and talk to me when you've gathered them all. Good luck.
Okay. The oxygen usage reserves. Come in here, we gather some seeds. And there's lots of them. Alright. Printer parts there, resources. So here and grab iron and brick boards. And we got tools, pickaxe, blowtorch, hammer, and then printer parts is where I ran into a problem because I don't think I have enough inventory room for them, but we can leave some stuff behind. Because like I said, I don't really need the food right now. I've got it. Got some food back at the base. Oh, no, I have just enough room here now. There we go. Cool. Alright, and then we just gotta get back to base. Actually feels like the rover runs faster in reverse. I should just go back to base in reverse. Actually, you know what? Let's try this. It seems like it's going faster in reverse. Let's do that. I think it might be. It might actually be going faster in reverse. This is a bit non-conventional, but you know, it did say report back. I was heading back to police squad. Alright. I mean, I did say slightly fast. Not that much more, but it is like, it does seem like it's going a little bit faster in reverse. Try to stay on the ridges here as much as we can so we don't have to slow down to go uphill. Certainly not going to win any land speed races, that's for sure. Give me a rocket propelled rover. There you go. Okay. I did it. Here we go. Close that. We're back to the commander.
Seems like you have collected everything. Now, you need to place the 3D printer and 2 of its parts. 3D printer prints out semantics for build parts that can then be used to place those build parts in the world. Every build part
semantics? I think they mean schematic.
Resources to print.
Semantics is what I'm bad at. Schematics is what the game I think is wanting to print. Every build part requires a certain amount of resource to print.
Don't worry about the resources. I'll explain more later. For now, you need to place
3D printer.
3D printer has
3
3
parts:
parts.
printer, a printer base, and a molder.
You can start by placing the printer inside the base. After placing the printer, you'll see a holographic outline for the other 2 build parts. These holographic projections will help you with the placement of the. Just hover the other build parts near the projection, and parts should snap them. If done correctly, the projection will change its color from blue
to green. All right.
Place the build parts, and they will be placed in the correct spot. I would recommend that you place the base after placing the molder, as it's the bigger part, and pretty easy to place.
Okay.
If you have questions, come talk to me again.
Alright.
Talk to me when you're done. Good luck.
Okay. So, a build part will automatically snap into place and projecting color from blue to green. The blue projection. Alright, let's see how we can see what we can do here with this. Printing machine, base, and the molder. So we'll go 1. That. And then 2. Or maybe 3 first. There's 3. Oh, I see. And then 2 there. Got it. That wasn't too terrible.
Good. Now you need to place a furnace. Furnace allows you to smelt raw materials into usable resources. These resources can then be used to print out build parts from the printer machine.
Okay.
The furnace requires a battery to power on.
Alright.
I've added the furnace semantics to your inventory. Come back and talk to me when you've placed it.
No furnace added to inventory. So do I have to do it in the printing machine here? Or does it, I just place it. Maybe I just place it. Oh, yeah, okay, I just place it. So, boom. I think I should put that outside, but, yeah. Melting. Turn on, okay.
Good, now you'll need some resources that you can smelt in the furnace. I'm pretty sure you've seen some rocks and other materials on the surface of the moon. By the way, what did they promise before you came to the moon? I mean, did they say that you will relax and all 3D printers and robots will do hard work for you? Haha, don't worry, they did that with everybody before you. So, even with all nowadays technologies, still you need to do a lot of manual work. The big ones are iron ores and you need the pickaxe to mine them.
Okay.
The medium shiny ones are silicon ores and you need a blowtorch to mine them.
Okay.
The small orange ones are glass shards and you can just collect them directly.
Right.
After you've collected some of them and smelt them into usable resources, you can use the printer machine to print build parts. These build parts range from your basic walls, floors, foundations to other machines.
Alright.
As you can probably tell by now, you can build some new bases.
Cool.
The most important part of your base is the foundation build part. Everything else, such as walls and door frames, are placed on the foundation. There is also an airlock build part. Airlock needs to be attached to a door frame. Some build parts require an airlock to work. Now you can go, gather some resources, build new bases and farm. As you can see, this old base is too small for us now. You need to make a new base. When you're ready, come and talk to me. I'll teach you how to use farming incubators, farming control panel, and storage section. One more thing before you go, you can use the hammer to destroy the structures you've built.
And make sure you build bases that are big enough to support your needs. We don't want you to build bases that are too small and waste time.
Good luck.
Okay. So, pickaxe, iron ores, iron bars, all that. Alright, so what I can do right now actually is grab glass crystals that I have picked up, throw them into here. I need to just grab a battery. Of which there should be a ton right now, I would imagine. Yep, there are 10 of them waiting for me. And then we can hit some rocks just for the sake of argument. I know the timer is up, but I wanted to show at least some of the basics here because, like you said, the game takes its time to really get into it. So we'll go here and we'll split that out. 5 batteries in there, turn that on. Excellent. Alright, and then let's go hit some rocks here, make sure we know how that works. Alright, and we'll go pickaxe on 8. Is this silicon? Have to use a blowtorch for this? I think I have to use a blowtorch for this. So let's do 7 there. Yep. Yep, that's exactly what we gotta do. And I guess this is probably iron. Go 8. Yep, it is indeed. 7. Go. Okay. That's the basics. You know what? Let's grab some of these around here. They're basically in the way. Keep tripping on them. And we'll grab some of this this dirty water. Oh, I can't because I don't have enough. Don't have enough room. I got all these seeds still in my inventory here. There we go. How's this doing? Still going along. Okay, we're making glass panes there. Let's put the silicon in there. All ready to go. I guess I'll throw all the batteries in there. Like, why not? Okay. So, yeah. This is the basics. This is the basics of it. And I think you get the gist from here. Our water is a little bit low. Let's just, for the sake of argument, let's eat and drink. And we'll take an oxygen thing just for the sake of argument. So there we go. We're all filled up. Yeah, you get the gist. Basic survival mechanics, farming and stuff. And again, this is just like the prologue, so it's kind of just introducing you to the mechanics, the basic mechanics. I'm sure they're going to be building upon all of this stuff as I go. But this, my friends, has been moon farming. Hopefully it goes back to the menu. There we go. It's been Moon Farming Prologue. It is by Simula M and published by Playway SA. It is a free demo right now out on Steam. You can go take a look at it for yourselves, see how you like it. Continue on from where I left off. All those things, my friends. You'll have an idea of how to go about it now without having to sit there and wait for all the dialogue. But yeah, I think so far so good, in my opinion. Everything's the way I would expect it to be, and I mean, it is a little bit slow, but you know, I think as far as a demo of all the basic functions, they got the basics down. So that's what I would say there, my friends. As always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.